Hello mga friendships! Welcome to Westworld Hall. Yes mga friendships, you read that right. The North Devon town has an exclamation mark after its official name. It is one of only two places in the world with this curious titular kirk. The other is Saint Louis du Haha in Quebec. So mga friendships, apparently, this town was created purely for tourist purposes. It still retains a lot of the touristy element today. You can either bask on the beach, go hiking, and do all sorts of activities like go-karting and mini golf. And of course, aside from this ice cream, which is popular, you can also enjoy a good fish and chips. So mga friendships, indeed, this North Devon tourist town is a wonderful place to enjoy the county's dramatic north coast and take in some of the West Country's best local attractions. It's a buzzing family-friendly place, and it's also in prime position to visit other spots in North Devon and even venture into border to Cornwall. So now mga friendships, we have just reached our destination, which is the Arlington Court. So this place is an intriguing regency house and impressive collection of horse-drawn vehicles, which is set in a picturesque garden. So mga friendships, also this place has an abundance of wildlife to discover, including two species of bats, wow, roasting in the cellars, an ancient heronry, and a bird hide to view nature at its best. And also mga friendships, this place has over 20 miles of footpaths to explore, including the popular Lake Walk, just under 2 miles, which tours the man-made lake and bridge, years of an unfulfilled Victorian dream. It has also a formal Victorian garden with conservatory rebuilt in 2012, planted with exotic species and walled garden providing produce for the tea room and flowers for the house. So this is their tea room, and in fairness, they are serving good food, and you can actually taste that they're freshly harvested from their gardens. And the tea room is quite pretty because it's decorated with pretty flowers and old decors. Now mga friendships, welcome to Arlington Court. So Arlington Court is an unexpected jewel on the edge of Exmoor, a complete family estate held by the Chichester family for over 500 years. The collection consists of treasures for all tastes, from model ships to shells, collected over several generations. The house itself was built in 1823 and extended in 1860. Also, it has an austere facade. However, inside the cozy rooms pervy a homely family atmosphere. Yeah, if you are an old person and you're tired already walking, you can take a break. Journey. I don't know what do you call that one.
They're stuffed
Animals, yeah.
So they
I
literally
think it's
just
called taxidermy.
what they get is they get the dead animal, they clean it up,
You
put it
can
in.
actually go up the stairs.
Yeah, but what happens is
What is this room?
give it some stuff.
It's a dark room. What is this room? The boudoir. The boudoir.
It says here, look before you leap. Look, he leaped into a big mosasaurus. Look before you leap.
That's what you should do. Look before you leap. Can you read the staircase wall?
Staircase wall. This area has undergone the most change since the house was built in 1823. Sir John
Chichester
had been living in Malta for a number of years before returning to Arlington. In 1848, with his two young children, focusing his energy on creating a family home, he decided to create a new staircase and hallway, removing rooms and first floor level to do so.
Okay.
Okay.
Now outside mga friendships is the Carriage Museum in the stables. It has a vehicle for every occasion from cradle to grave. Currently in loan from the House of Parliament is the Speaker's Estate Coach, a glorious gilded carriage with over 300 years of history. It's like the sea here. There is a lake, you know. You get a feel to the grass. Why not take your shoes off and go for a barefoot walk? And what does it feel like? Anyways. Now mga friendships, our next destination is Woolacombe. Woolacombe lies within the North Devon coast area of outstanding natural beauty, which is renowned for its dramatic coastal cliffs and landscape. Due to Atlantic waves, the swell is large, making it a good place for surfing. And also mga friendships, the beach is flanked by sloping and sand dunes, which are popular for climbing on and can be observed undergoing biological succession. The dunes are becoming populated by marram grass and sea spurge at the top of the dunes. Across from the beach, there are views of Lundy Island. Woolacombe has low cliffs at either end of the beach, which are home to rare maritime heathland. Much of the countryside close to the village is owned and cared for by the National Trust. The coast itself is part of the North Devon Voluntary Marine Conservation Area because it is diverse and rare species. Did you know, mga friendships, that during the Second World War, the U.S. Army Assault Training Center was based at Woolacombe, where thousands of small boat crews and infantry practiced amphibious landing assaults on the beach in preparation for the invasion of Normandy, part of Operation Overlord. The long flat shape of the beach and the conditions of the hinterland were considered to closely resemble the Omaha Beach landing area. There is a stone memorial to the soldiers dedicated in 1992, sited on the grassy headland of the northern end of the beach.
You'll not have any more legs. We're gonna have to scoop too because. Sorry, we're here.
Mga friendship, nasa beach nga kami, pero ang lamig-lamig naman.
Yeah.
Mga bato-batuhin. Also, mga friendships, did you know that like a number of British beaches, this beach was privately owned until 1948. The beach and much of the surrounding land was owned by the Chichester family, who acquired the property in 1133 during the reign of King Henry. When Lady Rosalie Chichester, the last of the line, died in 1949, it had been in her family's possession for over 800 years. On her death, the Chichester land in Woolacombe and Mortiho and the family estate at Arlington near Barnstaple had been willed to the National Trusts. So, however, the beach and some surrounding land had previously been purchased by Stanley Parkin. Ray Parkin became chairman of the Parkin Estate in 1995.
Oh God, I survived.
So yeah, mga
I
friendship,
survived, mga
this is the
friendships.
end of our fun adventure in North Devon. So if you are searching for that sense of adventure as well that you can only experience in beautiful countryside and beach and among friendly people as well, then look no further than North Devon.